Black Claw Trail. Ash and glittering shards of obsidian litter this twisted trail through the Black Glass Mountains. Visibility is highly limited. Nope. There's a thingy. Nosferatu, goody. Oh, yay, crawls. Ah. Ow! Darn it. Let's get rid of those things before they cause any kind of problem. Okay, yeah, you defend. I'm okay with that. Ah! There. Now that we don't have to worry about that anymore. That was different. Kind of wish I could toggle the log so I can see what the heck happened just there, but oh well. Well, he's defending, but unfortunately, it's just, yeah. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Nice hit. Haha. So I guess we're going to be running into a whole lot more of that. Hmm. Oh, barricade. This barricade seems fairly sturdy, but someone with a strong back might be able to tear it down. So let's have Grant do this. Worst of 3. Well. You heave the beams out of place and the barricade topples down. Eesh. Probably should have just exited and came back in, but whatever. Is that another of those weird crying statues? There's a small blade mounted at the top of the statue with an inscription that reads, "Blood for power." Cut yourself on the blade? Okay. Huh, alright. Oh, another barricade. Nope. Ah! I'm not very good at these. Yay! Phew. Okay, not quite sure what this was about. Oh, there's something here. I'm not sure where it is, though. Where are you? You're around here somewhere. Oh well. There you are. Yeah. That was a nice hit. Too bad it was nearly defeated. Whoa! Okay, I'm not sure what caused that. So he's, I guess he's in full-on ass-kicking mode now. So that's pretty awesome. Arg. So, I know that was the bow, but if you think about it, he's just kind of ripping the thing apart with its claws. And who's damaged? Nobody's damaged, so let's do that. Nope. So that was pretty awesome. Not quite sure what the conditions are for that, but neat. Oh, hey, there's a bag over here. A quiche Lorraine, and a glass jewel, and a barricade. Let's just leave that for right now. See, we needed him in his big beastie form to take out these barricades. Gosh. Did we come this way? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. Nope, go, there. Yeah, that's different. I wonder if that's a way out, though, which is not really what we want. Oh, hey, there's another sack with a plank shield, and that's it. Okay. Still not sure what this is about. It's all windy. I feel like I'm going to be ambushed at any moment. too special over there. What about over here? Somebody's little campfire that we can light. And that's it. +1 campfire's lit. Why? Okay, so there's a barricade and maybe something. I feel like we should bring in a different laborer, just so that we can avoid that. There was nothing here, was there? Oh. Oh, I guess that allows us to progress. Okay. So we needed to do that after all. Oh hey, it's another of those things. Okay. Oh. Well. That explains that. Oh hey, there's a sword? Ritual knife. Weapon, magical 10, threat 10, regeneration 1, valuable 200. That's power, huh? Okay. Well, we have it. Now, let's see. Let's go back the way we came. Okay, so I know that that pool wasn't responsible for Grant's transformation, at least. Oh, wait. Before I go through the barricade, let's make sure there's nothing special over here. Okay, there's nothing special over there. Let's go over here. Do the thing. Okay, Grant. Do your thing. That was not the thing we wanted you to do. Did I just... That was kind of a waste. Well, he got to show off. That's what's important, right? Oh. Nazar and I actually leveled up. There we are. Conversion. The power of a healing aura is improved. Whenever you fully water spell, you regenerate some hit points. Ultimately, I would love to get Energy Wave, but I don't know if that's going to happen with everything as it's currently standing, just because we're starting to plateau a little bit. Such is how it goes. At least this healing will be better now. And Nazar. I am tempted to give him some ward because I understand that a lot of people are saying, yes, give everybody ward. Everybody needs ward. But, yeah, not sure yet. What are my other options here? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this for now. He might need the ward, I don't know, but I guess if all else fails, I could try using equipment to help mitigate magical damage a little bit. But we'll see. We're kind of making him a powerhouse here, so. Oh, and that led to Westgate. Well, before we go to Westgate... Alright, so we don't need a plank shield. We don't need a glass jewel either. And I think we can make do without Sumptuous Garden. Alright, now we can go. Oh. That night, Vankan comes to see you. Are you available for a moment? I'd like a word. Vankan sits down, smoothing his kilt over his lap. He strokes his beard idly while staring into the flickering firelight. I haven't told you this yet because it tends to freak people out, but I see things. Flashes of things. Flashes of you. Hell's what got me sent out here to this island in the first place. When I first realized that the things I see are real, I thought it was my obligation to help people, try to warn them about the flashes I saw, save them from the pain of their misfortunes, and I could. And I could, so I tried. At first, I was a novelty. People would come and visit the orc with the third eye, listen to me prattle on as I sifted through pictures of maybes and mights. People thought I was an entertainer, so I even made some money. I wasn't going to say no. Well, I guess a bunch of people started realizing that I was telling the truth, that my flashes were real, and they started getting scared of me. People weren't coming to me anymore, and all of a sudden I wasn't helping anyone. It was that more than the money, you know. I mean, could you stand by and let something awful happen to a bystander if you had the power to stop it? Wouldn't that feel just awful? So I tried. I tried so hard that I became that guy. I was the orc standing in town square with the crazed look in his eye, screaming doom because I was constantly bombarded with these images of rotten things happening to everybody who walked past. They would ignore me, and the dreadful things would happen, and I would feel awful for not stopping it, and I would try harder. They arrested me a few times, just put me in a cell with the drunks, assuming that I was a raving lunatic. Maybe I was, maybe I am. It's so hard to tell sometimes. I kept doing it, though, and I was so numb to the things I was actually saying that one day I said it to someone powerful. A magistrate, I think. I barely remember. I told him to rush home where he would never see his wife and daughter again, that they would be snatched from him. He scoffed at me, but of course I was right. They were taken by kidnappers and held ransom. He got them back and caught the men responsible, and then he asked them if I was involved with them. They, of course, tried to pin the whole thing on me. They rounded me up and put me on trial for kidnapping. Thankfully, I had enough of a reputation that it was fairly easy to convince them that I was just insane and not actually dangerous. That magistrate, though, he wasn't satisfied. He convinced the court that I was too much of a threat to be allowed to stay and talked them into giving me a one-way trip to Lukat. Sort of like everyone else, right? I've since decided that it's best to keep my flashes to myself. The more I ignore them, the smaller they get. Maybe it's just me looking into a place I'm not meant to look after all. As for my flashes of you, I had a flash that there wouldn't be any soup left if you don't go now, so I came out to Firewatch a little early. Go on, or you'll miss it. And thanks for listening. You've been good to me, and I wanted you to know it's appreciated. Well, that's interesting. Who knew that we had an oracle on our hands? Well, obviously the developer knew we had an oracle on our hands, but, you know. And everybody else who's played and gotten that scene knew. But hey, I didn't know. I'm not an oracle. And his bond is this here. Okay. I need to move things over a little bit. Westgate. There is a well-tended tunnel leading into the mountainside here. It has several heavy barricades blocking it. Turn back, Warmblood. This road is owned by Lord Frico, and he suffers no trespassers. His castle is in the mountains should you wish an audience. Perhaps, if he is in a kind mood, he will grant you leave to pass. Perhaps not. It is for him to decide. Now leave. But there's things to light, see? This heavy stone disc appears to be part of the locking mechanism for this passageway. There's a place to insert a key. And we obviously do not have the key. Tangled Trail. This forest path is twisted and confusing, and there are no obvious landmarks to follow. Navigating it without some idea where you're headed promises to be fruitless. Okay, Grant, time for you to do some work. Hopefully. Grant, do you know where we're going? Hopefully. Nope. Okay, I thought maybe Grant would have knowledge of this place and, I don't know, sniff out a path or something. I see a bag, though. This weather-worn satchel is almost impossible to see amid the greenery. You find a dirty bundle and coins. Okay. Let's go back the way we came. Nope, okay. Yeah, I think all exits just function the same way. Well then. So it looks like we don't have much choice in order to progress. We're going to have to confront Frico. We've explored, I think, about as much as we can. I mean, I can look in other places. All right. Grant is not exactly the level I was hoping he would be by now. But there's not a whole lot we can do about that. And this is why we've been saving all these healing potions. Alright, let's see how we do.